Hello everybody, welcome to The Crate Rate. On this episode of Get to Know Your Looters, we are going to talk about superhero TV shows and the impact that they have on the genre. Get to Know Your Looters is an episode where you get to know us, the looters, in 10 minutes or less. Joined with me as always is Big Poppa.
Flame on!
And our youngest member, Hales.
Da 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 da!
The Looters term is coined from Loot Crate, and if you guys don't know what Loot Crate is, it's a monthly subscription service that combines random items with various monthly themes. Get yours today. Topic at hand, superhero television shows. What's your earliest show that you remember, Big Poppa, that was a superhero genre?
It's got to be the Arrow. Or Arrow, I should say.
That's the earliest you remember?
Oh, like the first one
Yeah,
ever?
first one back in the day.
Non-cartoon?
Non-cartoon. Let's go non-cartoon, yeah.
Superman.
The Dean Cain Superman?
Yes. Dean Cain is the first one I very vaguely, or very distinctly remember.
You know, a funny thing, before I realized that shows did season finales and took a break for the summer, I remember actually watching that show with you, and it was the episode where Superman, Clark Kent, proposed to Lois Lane, and she figured out that he was Superman, and we ended up going camping that following week, and we were trying to find out when that episode was going to be on, not knowing that it was a season finale, and we had to wait the entire summer to watch it.
Yep.
Yeah. Hales, what's your earliest superhero show that you remember?
The first Spider-Man?
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, superhero movie, yeah. Movie's a little different, big budget. So, you mentioned it before. What about your favorite that's on right now?
It is Arrow right now.
Do you agree?
Unfortunately, I'm a little bit behind on you guys. I am on Netflix trying to catch up
Yep.
with
So
season 1 and 2.
So we're not going to talk about any spoilers and things that are going on here, so don't worry about anything like that.
Perfect.
Let's just talk about how the show's made and the tone and the feel of the show versus something like Smallville that came before it, or even the Superman that we watched as a kid.
I personally really enjoy it. I like the flashback scenario, how everything kind of ties in. You know, you learn about what was going on with him before and when he was lost for the 5 years. I really like the way they got set up. I think they've done a great job with it at this point, and I'm looking forward to more.
Lots of character development on there. Hales, what's some of your favorite things about it?
I agree with him. I like that it shows past and how he gets his strong ability and gets strong.
Yep. And what do you guys think of Stephen Amell as an actor? Portraying Oliver Queen, portraying the Arrow, also not just portraying Oliver Queen in the present sense, but in the past sense as well. How do you think he does diversifying that role?
Personally, I think the way he has really split himself up during the entire time has been really impressive. I gotta believe that they have filmed a lot of the island scene type stuff previous to filming what's happening in today's time, you know what I'm saying? But even still, it's just phenomenal how he's been able to kind of break up his character into all those different personalities that he carried on.
Definitely.
You know?
And Hales, I know you think he's super cute, but how do you think he does as an actor?
Good.
Yeah? But he's still cuter, right? So going and judging by the character development and the story of this show, it's been able to introduce a lot of the DC characters in there, and it seems like DC is kind of ruling television right now as Marvel is ruling the film side of things. They introduced Gotham on there. Do you think that DC's trying to put off a whole universe in there that they're playing their playground in?
Well, they definitely are. They're definitely creating that universe. I mean, in the Arrow, they introduced Flash.
Correct.
And now they have the Flash TV series going on at the same time. I think Marvel is trying to make their footprint in the television series with S.H.I.E.L.D., Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., whatever you want to call it. But I definitely don't think that they can compete on that level, and I think that DC is doing a really great job on creating that. I'm actually hoping that they'll take Gotham and all that and kind of try and twist in a Batman-based television show. I don't know if they'll pull it off, but it'd be interesting to see.
Definitely. You speaking of The Flash earlier, have you seen any episodes of that?
I have. I've seen a couple of them.
And how do you feel about the little bit lighter tone, being helmed by the same people as the Arrow in an essence, but it's a little bit lighter tone versus the darker tone of Arrow? How do you feel that works for the show?
I think it works. I think it plays to how they're trying to present the Flash. Flash is a young kid, he's not very old, and he didn't go through super hard times outside of his parents being killed and all that. But I think that the nice, softer tone works well. Arrow, they definitely played off on the darker side of everything, and it just plays out well together, I think.
Hales, how do you feel about the Flash?
I like it. I like that one of the episodes he went to Arrow and asked for his opinion and all that. I like his red suit, and I like his ability.
Definitely. And I've heard anyway that there's going to be a crossover some point this time this year on the episode of Flash and Arrow crossing over a two-parter and things of that nature. Without giving any spoilers away and knowing that you're a little bit behind there, how would you rate Arrow as a whole? Because we rate things here at the Great Rate.
Of course, we always rate. I rate it as a great A+ television show. I mean, it drew us in. My wife is oftentimes skeptical and off and on television series, but she got tied into it as well. We can't stop but watch it. We can't help ourselves but watching it. So
you give it an A+.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Hales?
A+. You like it because every day that the day after the day comes out on Hulu, you're like, can we watch Arrow? Can we watch Arrow? I'll watch Arrow without you.
Yes, I do threaten to watch Arrow without you, and you never let me, do you?
No, I said no. No, 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 no.
So you're giving it an A+ as well?
Yeah.
Overall, I'm going to give the show an A. I will say season 3 is starting off a little bit slower than season 1 and 2 have. But they have a lot of ground to establish, and the theme that they're working on, I think, is going to play out as we move ahead. And I'm interested to see where that goes.
Season 3 starts off slower than season 2 started?
Yep, different direction.
Because, season 2 was slow because Oliver went back to the island, and there was no Arrow at that point, and it was a really slow beginning, so I'm kind of surprised to hear that.
But you have to remember that the message that Oliver was portraying in the beginning of season 2 of trying to be a vigilante without murdering people anymore, was an interesting concept because he had to change the paradigm. He was challenging his emotional inner turmoil to do those kind of things. So, you kind of give it carried on. And now that we're established a little bit more, the tone that they're working through now is slightly different than season 1 and 2.
Okay.
Not for better or worse. We'll just have to wait and find out and see how it plays out. But in the meantime, the Great Rate gives Arrow an A. So until next time, make sure you follow us on Twitter at the Crate Rate, and stay tuned for more Get to Know Your Looters videos and the November Loot Crate unboxing of Battle. If you haven't got yours already, get yours now. And until next time, peace out.